This is an explanation of how to use CROWD when completing your author study. CROWD stands for completion, recall, open-ended questions, WH questions, and distancing. Using post-it notes that you've prepared in advance, always place them on the pages in the book so you don't forget to use the questions you prepared prior to starting. So, right here is my completion set. And the completion sentence I have is, the letters blank the hoses, and soon the car was blank. Your student would complete the questions, or the sentence. So, the letters aimed the hoses, and the car was sparkling clean. That would be an example of a completion set. As you go through the book, you would then go to the next part, which would be recall. Where did the letters go? Or another question, who did the letters belong to? The next questions would be open-ended. That's where you're going to have your student complete a sentence. It can't be answered in a yes or no fashion. So on this page, tell me what is happening in this picture. And if it's not an answer that really goes with the picture, I would really facilitate your student being able to answer those questions using complete sentences. We really want our students to complete their sentences when they're speaking. Then what I do is at the end of the book, I have my post-it notes that have my WH questions. A few examples of that would be, what do you think exclaimed means? Who were the characters in the story? Again, you're going to facilitate your student getting those right answers, but don't prompt them too much. Using your students' abilities, make sure that they're learning as you go along. And then there's some distancing questions. Tell me about a time someone said you were too little to do something. How did you feel? What did you do? These are just a few examples of how to use CROWD in the story Alphabet Rescue.